I'm curious, when did you have an inflection point or a moment that made you go, I need to live differently? Like, what was the genesis for you to go, I want to be a digital nomad, for example? Because you were doing that before that became like the thing to do. Like, you've been thinking about that for a little while and doing it for a little while. What was the genesis for that? What caused that pivot?
Well, it's interesting. Somebody said to me, because I've been fully remote, I haven't had an office for any of my businesses since 2012. Somebody said to me, you were a digital nomad just working from one place. So I think, I've been a very present father, and my kids are the center of my life. And that has meant that, I did travel a lot less, especially over the last few years, because to be honest, it was much more important to me, especially as my son, the younger one, was getting ready to go to university. To me, it was much more important to spend the time with him and my daughter when she was around, because I always knew that at some point they were gone, and so some of it was sort of, you could almost say, holding things back. Instead of doing some of that stuff that I might have otherwise done. I'm like, I'm really happy to wait. Like, actually, I'm enjoying the moment. I'm enjoying the time with the kids, and I've spent a lot of time with my kids. And so it was holding that back. My son said to me, must have been, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. So I've been talking about this for probably 2 or 3 years. And he said to me, you can't wait till I leave home. and I said to him, that's not true at all, actually. I love the time we spend together. And since COVID, we spent like 3 hours a day together, weightlifting or boxing. Then we had dinner and watching TV. We had a whole routine. And I'm like, not true at all. I love the time we spend together, and I'm in no hurry. And when you're gone, I'm out of here. The two can coexist. I'm in no hurry, but yes, when you're gone, I'm off.
I love that. Like, I love that your son was calling you out and saying, hey, you don't have to wait. But then you're also kind of navigating this dual tension of, well, I'm going to be where I am right now, but I'm going to plan for the future and have a different mindset. But I don't have to be there yet. And I think a lot of people, myself included, we get so focused on where we want to be that we forget where we are. And like, I know that I spend a lot of time on self-reflection and thinking about that, because that is that's a challenge. And I think it's a challenge for a lot of people in the world, to be present, to be appreciative of where you are in this moment. And we aren't promised tomorrow. We never know what might happen, but we can't do everything. And so let's do the most important things right where we are. I love that you've done that. That's super cool.
It's working out what's important while still prioritizing. So it's like, I was lucky enough to have you on my podcast. And, I talk, it's quite a focus around talking about the sort of balance in life, and about how to, work hard, have a great relationship with family, whatever that means to you, stay healthy, have fun, stay balanced. And I talk about, people are like, well, there's no such thing as balance. I'm like, well, there is, but balance is not perpetually in balance.
Ooh.
It's working out what that means to you. There was someone I had on my podcast, a few weeks ago, and he said, well, balance to him might well be working 18 hours a day, but then go on holiday for a week and pretty much switching off. Balance look differently to different people. To me, that's not quite that. But the point is, at some point, balance is, we've just got way too much work we need to do. At other points, we just want to spend the time with the kids or those that we love. Other times we're, running a marathon or doing a triathlon, and that, to be honest, it takes a lot of the time.